One of the biggest learning experiences and learning curves that I experienced after I had been living as a man for a number of years was learning to spend time in with straight people outside of work. I began dating a person who identifies as bisexual. We later got married, and I really had no experience whatsoever in personal spaces with straight people. And what I found is that we talked about different things. Television seemed to play a greater role in those relationships than I think I experienced in queer spaces. I don't necessarily think that's reflective of straight communities on average. It's just something that I experienced. And the whole early days for me at that time were kind of wide-eyed wonderment, like, wow, this is really strange. What have I gotten myself into? And I think the strangeness was really brought about by the fact that I didn't have exposure to that culture except in a work setting. And I believe that we all behave very differently in work settings than we do outside of work. So if you are transitioning and you are coming out of a lesbian or queer space and you're moving into more heterosexual spaces, what I can tell you is that if you feel awkward or uncomfortable or you feel like you don't know what's going on, I think that's part of the experience for us. It is a new culture, if you will, a new subgroup, and so it has its own mores and behaviors that can be learned. And so I want to encourage you to continue to explore those communities if you feel that that's important to you or your partner, or that's just where you find yourself. And to be okay with the awkwardness and uncomfortableness and know that over time and exposure, you'll become a pro pretty quickly. Take care.